Good afternoon, everybody. Dr. Jeff Benton, the Houdini of Healing. I'm going to share with you an experience I have doing my emotional trauma release technique, and there's my book, on a patient who's an aspiring actor. And he was feeling trepidatious when he was going out for auditions. Now, he's been obviously taking acting classes, and he's been doing great and getting high scores, and he was feeling uneasy. And so one of the things that we did is he came in and asked me, look, I feel like I'm afraid of my success. So a lot of people are more afraid of stepping into success, and that's why they're staying small. And he was right, because whenever we said, look, I want to be as famous as DiCaprio was after Titanic came out, he completely blew up. And he had a fear, a subconscious fear. Part of it was his, and part of it wasn't. And that's what's really interesting, what we found whenever we work together. So what we do is I do a lot of muscle testing, I call it muscle kinesiology. I had him hold his arm out and had him say certain statements like, let me read here from his list here. One, yeah, I have big goals, and I'm excited about having my big goals, and we have to chunk it down to monetary different money levels. So $1 million and $3 million and $5 million, and then feeling deserving to be happy and feeling that it's okay to deserve to be successful. So these are some of the things that we worked on with him. And then he came in and he was talking about sabotaging. He feels like he has sort of a subconscious self-sabotage going on. And how many of us feel that we're sort of self-sabotaging us? We're sort of on our career, we're on our life path, but we're sort of anxious and trepidatious every time we get close to it. Does something happen in your life where you fall back? So like 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back, and you have to start straight from the beginning. So what is that invisible force that's holding you back? So that's what the emotional trauma release technique does. And it's really a one-on-one, because while the book shows you how to do some of these things on your own, there's also an added element whenever you do a one-on-one with me, and we're going to sort of see where in the subconscious it's really hidden. I actually do a session, which I did with him, looking at him and me, and he would be doing positive statements of affirmation, like I deserve being the most famous actor in the world. It is safe for me to be the most famous actor in the world. I have the time to be the most famous actor in the world. I have the energy. It is good for me to be. And not only does he look at me, then I also have him look in the mirror. Because not only is it's a reflection, it's an inward reflection of you, and you also know that society has to look at you. So then I also had him say these statements of positive affirmation in the mirror. And we found out a whole other level of things we have to clear. And we did. And then finally, there's a whole global concept of what reality are you holding. And here's a little cheat sheet that I go over with people called realities. And in his case, number 12 on that was self-sabotage reality. So even though we were talking specifically about each individual concept that he wanted to make sure that he was positive on, then the whole concept of self-sabotage came up, and then there's different body points and emotional points that we need to clear with that. So if this resonates with you, if this is something that you're curious about, this is the kind of magical stuff we do here at the Light Touch Healing Center. And this is Dr. Benton in my office, in my little studio called Houdini of Healing Studios. If you're curious, reach out to me either on the link in this YouTube video link, or this could be on Instagram, or contact my office, 323-297-0566. I'm here to help you achieve your dreams right now.